In the UK, it's not uncommon to come across yellow crisscross lines, normally painted in the middle of a junction, typically traffic lights, but you can find them in other places. More on that one later. Rule 174 of the Highway Code states that you must not enter the yellow box unless your exit road or lane is clear. So essentially, don't stop on the yellow box because you may be blocking the path of other traffic. However, it does say you can wait on a yellow box if you're waiting to turn right, your exit road is clear, and the only reason why you can't turn right is because of oncoming cars. Then it's okay to wait on the yellow box. When there are no more oncoming cars, you can finish your turn. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some examples on how to deal with yellow boxes and yellow boxes at junctions. The yellow box junction. Here's a tip on dealing with yellow boxes. Wait until the car in front has gone past the yellow box. That way, you know you can pass it also. So I'm slowing down here, dropping back from the car in front. There's a yellow box here, it's quite dirty. They've gone past it now. I know I can pass it and I'm not going to end up trapped on the box. That yellow box was actually outside of a fire station, not a junction. That allows the fire engines to get going more quickly when they need to. Here is another example of a yellow box without a junction. This is a weak bridge. So they put a yellow box there to stop you stopping on the weak bridge. We can't actually see the exit of the yellow box, but it's quite clear it's for the bridge. So if I can see that I can get over the bridge, I know I can make it through the yellow box to the other side and I'm not going to end up stopped on it. Here we have an example of a yellow box at a junction. Traffic lights, a yellow box junction. Same deal applies. Don't enter the yellow marked area until you know you can get past it. Even if people behind are pressuring you or using their horn, don't drive in it. You can get fined for waiting in these. And you'll be the one who gets fined if you end up waiting in it, no matter who's pressuring you. And now I can see my exit. I can get going. I'm turning left at this yellow box junction, and as my exit road is blocked, I must leave the yellow area clear. Ideally, I should also leave the pedestrian area clear, and if possible, I must leave the cycle area clear, so when the lights go red, I'm not blocking anyone's path. In fact, this green car shouldn't be here because it's blocking the pedestrian crossing. Likewise, when going ahead, you must leave the yellow area clear, which is rule 174 of the Highway Code, but you should also leave the pedestrian areas clear, which is rule 192, and you must stop at the first white line of the advanced stop line when possible, which is rule 178. There is a difference between must and should in the Highway Code. I've mentioned it in a previous video, which I'll link to in the top right hand corner of your screen. However, when you're waiting to turn right and your exit road is clear, and the only reason why you can't turn right is because of oncoming cars, then you should wait in the yellow area. It's also normal to wait in the pedestrian area on these occasions because when the lights go red, cars in the middle of the junction will have time to clear the junction before pedestrians or adjoining cars get a green light. Usually all the lights stay red for a period of time to allow this to happen, but this does vary between junctions. Don't wait on the stop lines because when the lights go red, you will be stuck there. You must not cross the lines when the traffic lights are red. Here we have a yellow box on a roundabout, a traffic light controlled roundabout. You can't see it yet, it's just going red, but we can see it now. Again, don't enter the yellow marked area until you can get past it. However, when you have a particularly long section of yellow box, and the traffic is flowing, like in the junction I just showed you, it's not always practical to let the car in front clear the yellow box before you enter. If everybody did that at this traffic light, you wouldn't get many people past the green light because the yellow box is so long, you'll have one car going through at a time and that would increase congestion. So, when it's busy and you're in flowing traffic, the best thing to do is drop back from the car in front a bit to improve your view. Look further down the road and try to determine, are the cars continuing, in which case continue with the flow of traffic, or does it look like someone up there is stopping and all the traffic's going to stop, in which case wait before the yellow box. What can happen though is your exit road becomes blocked whilst you're already waiting on the yellow box. This is how the yellow box can become a bit of a box trap. You could get fined even though you are following the rules. In this situation, try your best to clear a path for flowing traffic if it's possible. Dashcam evidence will help if you need to appeal a fine, and driving examiners on test will understand what's happened and they'll mark it based on how you deal with the situation. In reality though, all junctions are yellow box junctions because you should not block junctions and block traffic that would otherwise have a clear path. The yellow box is just there to emphasize and enforce what you should be doing. If you stop on the yellow box, you can be fined. I noticed quite a few requests for this video on yellow box junctions, which is one of the reasons why I made it. If you think the video helps, please give it a thumbs up. Check out Collingwood Are Confused in the description. If you're learning to drive and want to insure yourself on somebody else's car, Collingwood are there to help you, because you can insure yourself on somebody else's car without affecting their policy. And via the link at the moment, there's up to 35% off and a £20 Amazon gift card. If you want to insure your own car, check out the link to confused.com. You fill out one quote form and get loads of quotes back from many insurers so you can compare who's cheapest, and you can change your car on that quote as many times as you like without having to change all the other information, just to compare how much it costs to insure different cars. So it's a useful tool. Using the links doesn't cost you anything, but it does support the channel, so thank you very much. Subscribe to get my future videos, and until the next one, cheerio.